Yo, what's going on, guys? So today I am going to be making basic as frick French fries. It just occurred to me I have made a bunch of cooking videos on my channel. I have never once made French fries for my channel, and I'm like, how the hell have I not done that? Because I've made so many burger videos, and this is also going to be a burger video, but mostly just so I can show how I multitask making the fries and the burger at the same time, because I was just going to show you my fries, but I realized that would probably be like a 2-minute long video, and that's kind of boring. So I'm going to show you how I make my fries and my burgers, and how when I'm making them at the same time I multitask. So the first things first, fries take a lot longer, so you're going to start with the fries. So I'm going to go grab some potatoes and we're going to cut them up. Okay, cool. Okay, so I got my 2 potatoes. I went ahead and washed them. If you don't wash your potatoes before you use them, I'm not gonna say anything, but you should probably do that. I mean, I understand like some of the thought process is like, oh, when it cooks, the like bacteria and stuff gets off of it. It doesn't matter. Whatever you feel like doing, you can do it. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. Okay, do whatever you want. Anyways, so I got my potatoes here. I like cutting them into like thin slices because I don't necessarily like thick fries. Like, I like them, but you need to cook them like perfectly, and I'm not perfect, and I'm aware of that. So I'm cutting them into smaller pieces. One, it makes them cook a little bit faster. Two, it's harder to mess up than fries. Also, today I'm doing something I very rarely do, which is I'm only making enough food for myself. Usually in my cooking videos, I'll make enough food for probably about like 3 or 4 people. Just myself today. So I'm just gonna do 2 potatoes, thinly sliced. Let's get right to it. I'm gonna time lapse this, so get ready for some great copyright-free music provided by moi.
Tell me something, girl.
No, girl.
Are you tired of this modern world? Or do you need more?
Okay, so I went ahead and cut up all the potatoes, and here they are. I do want to put a little disclaimer. These are a lot thinner than I usually do. I'm just really craving Steak and Shake fries right now, which are like absolutely tiny, and you could eat like 3 or 4 at a time, and it's like perfect. But yeah, so I got these. I'm gonna quickly dry them off, and then I'm quite literally just gonna immediately throw them into a heated up fryer. If you do not have fryer, it works if you just do a pot of oil on the stove. Just put it on high, make sure it's hot before you put them in there. You don't want to do it before it gets up to hotness. Not that it's that big of a issue, but it works better when it's already hot and ready to go. All right, so as you see, I got my fry out of here. Already preheated to 400 degrees. So now that it is hot enough, I'm going to go ahead and put them in the oil, and then they're going to cook for probably about 6 or 7 minutes. I'll let you know what to do with them from there. Okay, now while those are cooking, we're going to go ahead and start with the burger process. First things first, I'm going to make sauteed mushrooms and onions. I want to start off with the onion so that the onion gets nice and caramelized first. So I'm going to go ahead and cut open. Ew, that does not look the best. Okay, I was able to salvage it. There was like half that was relatively pretty good. Like I said, today I'm trying to make enough for just myself. I always way overdo it when I cook things. I make a bunch of stuff when I only need a little bit. So I'm not going to do a full onion. I'm going to do like, this is going to be like a half. It's more like a quarter. So I don't know. But I'm just going to do some of an onion, chop it up into tiny little pieces, and we're going to go ahead and put it on the stove. Once again, you want to do it at high heat. I'm going to do it with a little bit of butter instead of oil, but I'm going to do this and then quickly start cutting up my mushrooms as well. So, you know, just simple, easy, chop, and I'll go get the mushrooms now. Okay, so I put the onions on the stove, and now I'm going to go ahead and get to my mushrooms. Today I did something with my mushrooms that I typically do not do. I stemmed them. So I stemmed them, I then rinsed them, washed them, whatever, got all the dirt and stuff off of them. Because mushrooms, since they come from underground, typically will always have dirt on them. So always wash mushrooms. That's one of the biggest veggies that I'm like, you have to wash them. There's some veggies that I'm like, you can get away without washing them. Mushrooms, definitely not one of them. Okay, so once again, since I'm just making enough for myself, I'm just going to do 2 mushrooms, cut them up. I want them to be thinner pieces. Some of these are coming out relatively thick, and I'm kind of like, I'm going to need to recut those. But yeah, I want thinner slices. The onions are already cooking. The onions are probably going to cook for 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'm going to put these in with them as well. So I'm going to go ahead and cut to me doing that. And then also, I'm making bacon. If you don't know how to make bacon, it's simple enough. Tiny little bit of oil on the bottom of the pan on the stove, and then you put the bacon down and you let them cook. And then you just flip them until you get the desired level of crispiness. I'm going to make brown sugar bacon. I'll show you what the difference is when I get there, but I just wanted to let you know, get ready to make some bacon. Okay, as you can see, the onions not quite yet caramelized and starting to get brown, but they are getting there. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw in my mushrooms. I really struggled to do that with one hand, so I kind of had to do it off screen. And now we got our bacon here. It's cooking up already. In a little bit, I'm just quite literally going to season it with a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of black pepper, and then I'm gonna drizzle brown sugar on it when it's pretty much ready. That way you don't get brown sugar stuck at the bottom of the pan and it becomes a super colossal mess. But yeah, these are gonna go ahead and cook for a little bit. Okay, so those stuff were both done cooking, so I went ahead and put them to the side for the time being. Now it's time for the burger, one of the last steps. So we're gonna go ahead and put butter down on a pan, and then we're gonna put our pre-made burger patty down. I know I'm using a pre-made burger patty. I'm not proud of it either, shut up. Okay, I put it down. It's quick and efficient, okay? I like to do everything from scratch. I like to make my own burger patties and stuff like that if I can, but it's quick and easier to just use this. They have these at Aldi's, Walmart, literally almost any grocery store you can find will have them. But yeah, we're gonna cook this. It's gonna be on about medium heat. It's probably gonna just need 2 or 3 minutes because since we just used this pan for the mushrooms and onions, it should already be relatively heated. But while I'm working on that, I'm also gonna go and take care of the buns. Okay, you cannot have a good burger without toasted buns, so I went ahead and put butter down on the pan. Once again, you wanna do this on a really high temperature, but go ahead and butter the bottom of the pan, put the buns face down, give those a couple seconds to toast. If it's on a high temperature, like a high temperature, you quite literally only need those to cook for probably about like 32 seconds or something like that. Mine is kind of cooled down a bit because I had to clean the pan out, so it's probably gonna take me more like a minute and a half, just like the burger, but it's fine. Speaking of the burger, I went ahead and flipped it. I'm gonna go ahead and season it now. I'm just gonna do salt, pepper, onion powder. Simple, keep it easy.
What's up? It's Future Editing Blake here. For some reason, I accidentally recorded this segment in slow motion, so I'm going to actually commentate this. I was telling you that I flipped it again and I seasoned the other side, and I'm placing this piece of cheese on it. Oh, look as he slowly, just gracefully slaps it on top. Perfect perfection. I'm just going to do a weird finger thing and kind of like smoothing it out. Don't know if that did anything, but good for him anyways for trying. But yeah, now I'm just going to cover that and let that cook.
Okay, now we're back to the fries. They just need to cook for about 6 or 7 minutes. It's been around 8, so they are most definitely ready to come out. I'm gonna take them out in a second. I just need to grab a bowl to put them in. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take these out, let the oil drain out of it a little bit, and then we're gonna throw it in a pan. Season it, salt, paprika, a little bit of chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder, pepper. Okay, now one last thing to do before we assemble the burger. I want bacon jam for my burger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of barbecue sauce, put a little bit of extra brown sugar into it. I'm going to chop up the bacon that we made and put it in there. And then it'll be assemble time. Okay, what's up? It is assembly time. So first things first, we're going to start off with the sauce, mayonnaise. I'm going to do it on the top bun and the bottom bun, just a little bit, and then spread it around. Then I'm going to straight up put the bacon jam that I just made. I'm going to put that on the bottom bun, and then I'm going to place down the burger and then put all of the sauteed mushrooms and onions and stuff on top. And that is exactly how I'm going to assemble it, and then I'll show you it, and then I'll put the fries on the plate as well. So it's going to look glorious for the little, what is it called? Glamour shot that I'm going to give you at the end of this video. So there's that, and then last but not least, we got them sauteed mushrooms and onions, beautifully caramelized, I might add. And then I'm gonna go grab the fries and put those on the plate as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then it's time for the glamour shot. Hell yeah.
Time will never mend in another life. The careless whisper would make you stay a good friend. We'd break all our promises.
Welcome to the halfway through it review it. I actually accidentally finished it because it was really good and I just got ahead of myself. Couple notes. The bacon jam, whoever's idea it was to originally make bacon jam and put it on a fucking burger, God bless your soul, dude. It's beautiful. It's literally like putting candy on a burger, and it's just the perfect crunch, a little bit of sweetness to the kick, and it's just, really good. The fries, really good as well. My only thing is I accidentally did slightly overcook them. I got a little distracted. Definitely need to not get carried away next time I do it. I am going to make sure that I take care of the fries better because they're good, but those types of fries, specifically the like little thin skinny ones, you don't want them to be super crispy. Overall, it was still relatively good though. I put it in malt vinegar. I ate it with a fork because that's what you do with fries from Steak and Shake. If that's not what you do with fries from Steak and Shake, we're gonna have beef. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys, actually. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.